What is up, ladies and gentlemen? We are back with a new episode of the Trap Podcast. That's what it's going to be called for now. I'm your host, Lou, and here's my co-host right now, TC. Say what's up.
What's up, man?
How you been, man? How you feeling?
I'm doing good, man. Like, how about you, man?
I've been kind of vibing, bro. Just relax. I took a shower, so I'm kind of really checked out, kind of relaxed feel. So
Yeah, of course, man.
yeah. That's cool. Oh, I'm gonna get a hat, bro. I'm gonna have a hat. I'll be
Yeah,
right back.
you better get something that's matched this, man. You know, uh, this is gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun, y'all. I'm telling you, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I'm telling you.
No hat, but we'll live. All right. Anyway, how you
Word.
been?
I'm doing good, man.
That is
I'm
good.
really doing good.
That is good. You just been relaxing?
Yeah, I've been relaxing. Dealing with like school and stuff like that. But it's just like school is just school. That's all I can say.
Yeah. Dude, school is super stressful sometimes. It's like literally, oh my god, I can't even just process some of the stuff that goes on. Like, bro, literally in English, we just got an assignment where we have to do a 30 a 5-page paper or something that's due in 2 weeks.
Oh,
It's great. Wonderful.
I'm so glad that I'm done with English. But the funny part about it is that when I transfer to university, I had to do like another English class, which is like is great. But then like I'm taking a math class that's literally it is crazy because it's called quantum literacy. And I'm like, it's probably talking about like some kind of math and stuff that like nobody heard of. And then the first thing he my teacher teach us is that like it's I don't know how to like really say it though, but it's like worry though. It's like
What did he teach you?
I don't know, like basically literacy, but it's
Oh,
like a
okay.
math class though. But it's just like I mean now right now I'm learning math now, but it's just like
Oh shit.
quantum literacy. I mean it's saying the name, but I didn't know it was
Literacy.
actually
So wait, so
true.
it's like literacy math kind of thing? That's weird.
Yeah, it's like it's literally like you know let's just say you have P and Q, and you don't know if P and Q is true, type of thing. It's literally like that, and then they have like problems where it's like wordy. Let's just say if John F. Kennedy used to be the president, then right now I'm gonna say Obama is gonna be the next 44th president or some kind of way. And the crazy part about it though, it's like usually you learn stuff. You learn math the traditional way, like numbers and algebra and
Yeah.
geometry and all this crap.
Yeah.
This is kind of new, interesting, but it's like, what can you do? But
I
yeah,
get that.
man,
I get that.
yeah.
Literally, dude. And right now we're also learning about I don't know what you call it, but it's like the statements where you have to learn about the statement and then you have to do a false statement. So or you have to do a statement proving that it's wrong or something like that, or proving that it's right. I don't know how to describe it,
True.
but it's like you if you say oh, I went to the park with this person. It'd be because I drove him to this specific location, that means that I went to the park. Like some
Oh
stuff like
damn,
that.
what class is that?
It's math.
So you're taking quantum literacy, am I right?
Well,
Basically,
it's
I
called
mean,
Intro to Math and Computing, but yes, it is
oh,
to a degree. It is kind of like quantum literacy.
I don't know. I mean, I just basically learned the old fashioned way, but not like literacy in math. I feel like if you have letters in math, that's like bad enough. But if you have like a whole like basically sentence and paragraphs and all that stuff in like math, like in math class, and it's just like I might as well go English. It's like
Yeah,
it's literally like that.
bro, we're literally learning these things because like that's like the just the requirements at this point. I mean, the thing is though,
Yeah.
like we're paying for this shit, bro. This money is coming, like this is coming out of our pockets, and we can't like, bro. Oh my god, it's so dumb because like even it's kind of like I don't know how to describe it, but it's like it's just yeah, it's just like you can't really do whatever you want, even though like I did put the money into this.
Right. Yeah, man. And the crazy part about it though is that it's not like high school that like, oh, I don't like class, I'm gonna switch it out. It's like it used to be simple as that. But with these college classes though, it's like if you like it, you have a certain amount of time to get all your money back, or 50% or none. And you can hopefully find a class. But it's like the crazy part about it though is that they have these times where you want to get 50% or 100%, 50% or zero, or you just want to get out of the class. You
Yeah.
know, they literally have it like basically couple days, like literally couple days in advance though. Like once you start, let's just say you start class in like today, like on the third, and then you have to pretty much, if you want to drop out of class, it'd be like 100%. It'd be like basically Saturday, and then if you want to like drop out to class, but it's like 50%, they take your money. Then it's basically on the 8th, and
Some
then
bullshit out here. Oh shit,
and then
that's
the
loud.
crazy part about it though, you basically stuck. That's when like the ninth um Wednesday on the 9th will happen though, because that's like the deadline that you basically stuck. You might as well just deal with this, and it's like, dude, it's literally bull, because you don't know if you're doing good or you're doing bad in the days prior when you after you register. You see what I'm saying?
I get what you
So
mean.
it's like, let me find a good teacher. Let me find a good classroom, and just hope for the best. So that's
That's kind of what it be like nowadays.
yeah, just like
It ain't even fair at this point, bro. It ain't even fair.
it's really not, man. It's just
Yeah,
take advantage of college kids, I guess, because they know we gotta get the education. So that's
literally.
that's pretty much their key.
Dude, that
But
diploma is the only thing that is not allowing me to do whatever the fuck I want right now.
yeah,
One dang thing.
but
Oh shit.
yeah, man. Speaking of
Yeah,
like school and all that stuff,
go ahead.
by the way, I think you're kind of low, like your microphone, you're kind of low. But
Got you.
yeah, either I can barely hear you or you can barely hear me.
So
But
like no, it's the other way around. So my mic,
ah,
I lowered my microphone because I thought it was gonna sound like distorted. So it was sounding
but
distorted. So all right, I'll put that up. There we go. Is that good?
yeah,
There we
yeah, I
go.
can hear you. Yeah.
There we go. I'm also a little far away from my mic, but
Yeah, you see, this is why I got a little microphone stand. And originally, I would have done this on top of my bed, but the mic, it's just like, it's just, it's kind of like,
yeah. Like, where
it's
are you
it's not
recording
right.
right now? Like, how are you getting that? Because that looks like a fire setup.
It's literally in my room. I literally got like a chair, connect this to my
I know it.
nightstand, and call it a day. Like sometimes you gotta do. If you don't have no desktop, you gotta do, you gotta do. You know?
All right. I figured out what the next setup should be. Figured it out. But for now, I mean, I don't want to keep moving around the entire time, so I'm kind of just like laying back, laying low a little bit.
Right.
Uh,
Yeah, but
bro, oh yeah, sports. Like,
oh my god. You know what?
I mean,
The-
like any direction, we got any sports are a lot of
okay,
sports are
so
going on.
first of all right, before we talk about the Super Bowl, before we talk about the Bulls, before we talk about Cubs and Sox and stuff or anything, let's get down to,
Business.
well, to the
Let's
Bears.
get down to business. To defeat. Go ahead. What about
Defeat.
to the feet of? I can't remember the rest of the words.
Uh,
But you're saying, oh, did you? Oh yeah, go ahead. What were you saying?
yeah, so we gotta get down to the Bears. And to be honest with you, the Bears, they they literally changed their coaching staff all the way. And it's like they cleaned the house. I literally call it clean the house because it's like all the old toxic coaches is gone.
Yeah, but they haven't like
So
rebuilt their team. Like it's kind of like they're gonna have like new coaches and stuff, but they haven't like rebuilt their team. So it's kind of
see
I
the
mean, unless you hire like a guy like unless you hire like a super good coach, I don't really see this team going anywhere soon. Did you hear the old Bears coach like might be going to the Lions?
You know what? I think that's kind of like funny because it's like I would love to see how Matt Nagy change the Lions because like all that I know is that the Lions is just terrible for like years. And the
Yeah,
crazy part about it though, it's like they used to be good back in the day, but now it's
yeah.
just terrible. There used to be like at the bottom of the list.
I mean, it's because all their old guys just left, man. Like, I mean, Megatron retired. Even Reggie Bush was on the team. He retired. Matt Stafford's on the Rams now, and he's doing great. So, I mean,
And
like, literally, the Lions are just so stuck right now. They're kind of just they're literally rebuilding. But I mean, if they can get some quality picks, and it's not just like the draft too. It's like multiple things. Like they're one of the other main problems, and this is I don't know if I told you this already, but I think I did tell you this like while we were like kind of like testing out how this would go.
yeah,
I was saying how like the Lions, their big problem also is like because nobody wants to go if they're already playing in like bad weather or on a bad team, they don't want to play in worse weather or on a worse team.
all right.
So, like, I mean, again, like, yeah, Joe Burrow. Like, if you guys don't know, like, Joe Burrow was asked one time, like, he's like this was after one of the playoff wins. He's like the one of the reporters asked him. She was like, or I think it was a guy. He was like, so what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do after you like what are you gonna do now that you won the game? Like, you gonna go out celebrating? He's like, and Joe Burrow's like, I'm in Cincinnati, so I might just go home. So like
Oh,
I mean it's kind of the same thing in Detroit where like nobody wants unless they get a huge like unless the pay gap is so big from any other teams they get offered, like I don't see Detroit getting anyone big anytime soon. They're not going to be able to steal any of the Bengals big contracts at this point.
yeah, I totally agree. And the crazy part about that, it's like they say, oh, we gotta rebuild the team and stuff like that. They even got like a defensive coordinator from the Patriots, and they still couldn't do anything. And I think
Facts.
they fired him too. So it's like my question is this. My question is this. What's what's is okay, for one thing, what's really going on? Two, is it the coaches or is it the players? So from my understanding though, I think it's literally both
Yeah.
because you literally got Jared Goff, and Jared Goff, in my opinion, I think he's okay,
He's
but I
doo
don't
doo,
like
bro.
at this point, but at this like he was okay when he was on the Rams. Now he's basically garbage though,
I
because at
mean,
least for him, he made up to Super Bowl, which lost to
yeah.
the Patriots. I don't know why it took that long, but it's just like they gotta do something. They gotta for one thing, rebuild everything. That's one thing. Build a line and then build the defense. That's one thing. So
Yeah. The best thing Jared Goff ever did for the Rams was giving them Matt Stafford. I mean, the thing is
right.
though, like if you have Aaron Donald and you just have all these other these defensive linemen, and they literally have one of the best defenses in the country. So I mean, like you put like an average quarterback, he's gonna look like a god amongst them. It's because they like their defense just carries him. It's kind of like you know like about Jimmy Garoppolo, bro. Like he literally gets carried so hard sometimes by Debo Samuel. it's insane. Like
All right.
I mean, he's get and also like guys like George Kittle, he literally gets saved because I mean he's a good quarterback, but he's not good enough to where he should be averaging the stats that he does because like I mean yeah there are every and like guy it's kind of like he's like Patrick Mahomes if he wasn't talented.
Yeah, I can't see Patrick Mahomes if he wasn't talented though. But yeah.
I mean, yeah, he just. I think Patrick Mahomes is overhyped, but to say he's not talented, I think is wrong.
I think
Even as a
for
Chiefs
Patrick,
hater.
I think for me, for Patrick Mahomes, that he he's just like, I feel like that one Super Bowl is like lucky because I feel like the 49ers, so for one thing, my thing is just so if the 49ers can beat the Packers, then like I feel like the 49ers should like beat the Chiefs back when they're facing each other in Super Bowl because
Man.
it's like it's kind of crazy because you got really good, like for one thing you got a really good defensive line, all right, so why you can't like use like pretty much utilize them and make sure like literally have a spy, and then if Mahomes going this way, then either you got to pass the ball going on his direction, or he might, and I think it's crazy, but he might basically throw it the other way. And that's what sometimes quarterbacks typically do, though, and especially like if you are like pretty much a running quarterback, like basically
Yeah.
like Jamar or Justin Fields, because if you think about it, though, if you basically run to the right
Yeah.
and you got one person like open just like a little bit, you gotta take a chance to throw it. It's like, I mean, it's understandable, but
That's the scrambling QB move
exactly.
right there.
All right. And then I don't like get off track and stuff like that, but for one thing with the Bears, though, with Justin Fields, so some people say that Justin Fields is not gonna be like the best quarterback. And I feel like that is basically false because I'm not
Go ahead, go ahead. You
because
defend your
I
point.
feel like this. No, no, I'm serious though. I feel like Justin Fields, though, once he get a hang of it, he got he got to do some things. So, like, if I'm gonna say if Justin Fields went to the I'm gonna say went to the Chief over than Mahomes, I feel like he would do much more better over there than he was with the Bears when Matt Nagy was like coaching
Yeah.
him. And this is why I really like how Brian Dable, coming from Chief to the Bears to like try to like get his staff and stuff. And my weird question is this. Um, I feel like they shouldn't hire Matt Everfluss or Fuse, or my apologies.
I
But I
don't know
feel
his name
like
either.
hey, you gotta learn the coaches. But
Exactly. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to memorize like all 30 coaches in the league. Like that definitely would be a task. Indeed.
oh yeah. Yeah, especially you gotta learn whatever. But you gotta learn Bill, you gotta learn the Chiefs, the 49ers, you gotta learn. But anyway, I feel like I would rather hire an offensive coach to be like the head coach. And even though they're like pretty new to the coaching game, like pretty much all of them, the offensive coach, defensive coach, and etc. I feel like they might have a chance, but I wouldn't like get a defensive coach as a head coach, even though the offense need more help. Because to be honest with you, if we put like an offensive coach as the head coach. I don't think it'd be no difference with the defense because at the end of the day, we got the defensive coach.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, we got the defensive coach, and that's basically quote unquote the head coach, but for the defense. Shoot
basically,
down.
yeah.
If you want to like report something, you report something to defensive coach, and the defensive coach probably go report to the head coach. And it's like the plays come from like if you think about it though, and it occurred to me from like Matt Nagy too though. Like he calls plays, and it basically get them killed. But then when Bill Lazor call plays, then it bring us at least some success. So like I feel like that if we have like an offensive coach for our head coach, then I don't think the defense will suffer since we basically built the defense. So what do you
Yes.
think about that?
I think yeah, and I'd agree with you on like a lot of those parts. Like, I think like having just even a slightly better head coach is gonna make a huge difference. I mean, for the Lions, I mean, it it'd be like you go from like 3 wins to one, but still, it's an improvement. And just having all the yeah, just and the thing about Justin Fields is like yes, he would be it. Do I think he has the potential to be a really good quarterback? Yes. But due to his circumstance and the fact that I don't think he's going to realize his potential, I don't think he's going to be there. But I mean, do I think maybe if he goes to another team it'll help him? Yeah, but it's all about like kind of yeah how you apply yourself. I mean, yeah, you're going to be put in a bad situation. That's just life, but it's about how you handle that bad situation that ultimately determines what you're going to do and how you're going to do it.
All right. And it's like it depends. It depends on the coaches though. And then the
Yes.
crazy part about it though, with
Coaches do have an impact on these games. They really do.
right. Just you know, come on now. I don't want to bring pull stuff from the past and stuff like that, but just think from our high school,
Yes.
that we went to, and you see the coach.
We went to high school
For one
together?
thing,
Go
you
ahead. Go
bogus,
ahead. Go ahead.
but yeah,
Dude, our coach sucked.
I my thing is just though, at some point, he is a good coach, but I feel like he gotta have a different layout though. Like I don't know, I'm not really familiar of his play calls and schemes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it's like for one thing, it's like he basically doing screens a lot. And what happened is once you do screens, you try to pass to the pretty much to the right or the left of you, then like they will know, oh, you gotta do this. But my thing is this though. I feel like you should have a really good, really fast running back, and then a really good, another really good running back that can actually explode up through their line.
But who's that going to be?
I don't know, man. Like
I mean,
I'll
because
be honest with you. I
unfortunately, Naperville North does not have the fastest running backs.
All right, and it's like you gotta think about this. I think about basically kind of like a Tyreek Hill type of like speed in the receiving back, and then also more like a Derrick Henry type of thing. Like if I'm gonna okay, if I would build my offensive line though, I gotta have really good, like really good guards.
Yeah.
Really good guard, really good center, real good right and left tackles. And you got and of course you gotta put so much discipline in them because one thing that I know and noticed from like all pretty much the football world and stuff like that, that they gonna end up holding, they end up like getting mad and smacking someone's helmet. Like, yeah, the whole team need discipline, but that's where to start though, because if you have no discipline, no offensive line, then like the quarterback gonna suffer, and then it's gonna be worse from there.
But I
So
mean, like, how, like, what is the one thing that high school kids lack though? Discipline.
right,
They
and
lack
you know
discipline, and that, yeah, I mean, unless you're able to somehow reverse that, it's kind of hard to not get those holding calls, to not get those rough around the edges plays that do exist in this game, unfortunately.
right, and with these high schools kids though, it's also mentalities as well because you don't know what's going on at home, don't know what's going on at school, and plus I feel like that's like one of the factors as well. That's probably why you know we end up blowing games. Like
Yeah.
that's one of the reasons why. And then I mean, hey, listen, I remember when I used to play and stuff like that. And then I went to work out with the team and stuff like that. It's like there's basically no like nobody like slacking off, nobody like doing anything wrong and stuff. Like pretty much everybody know what they are trying to do. But the only and that's probably not the only thing, but the only thing that I feel like that they should done better is the coaching. You know, and it's the crazy part about it though. It's like experiment a little bit. If you gotta bring someone on from the defense that can like play running back or play like a tight end for a little bit, yeah, go ahead. Like I mean, the Bears have done it, and you've seen the Eagles. They basically have what's his name throw the ball and stuff like that, and then Foles caught the ball at the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You know, and then you see Brady try to do the same thing too. He couldn't though. That's the thing because they practice on this. That's
Yeah.
like a wild play. And you got and the crazy part about it though, you gotta work on those things.
Yeah.
So
I mean, yeah, you always have to work on things, but that's just kind of like life in general, isn't it?
yeah,
But yeah,
basically.
I mean, yeah, I am surprised though, like when you said like they do have this, like I mean, I guess like yeah, because if you're really working well as a unit, like you really know what your goal is, like you know what you're supposed to achieve. It's kind of like armies, like the army where you're ready to prepare for a battle. Like you're about to go into battle and everybody knows what you're about to do. So
All right.
definitely one of the, I guess, pluses of that.
All right. And then, the crazy part about it though, for one thing, the crazy part about it though, it's like it's not like they don't have anything that they can improve on. It's like for one thing, school is wealthy,
Yeah.
pretty wealthy, actually.
Which
And
which
it's
school?
like, huh?
Which school?
Our school.
Yeah, to a degree.
So it's like you can't deny of like we're lacking of equipment, all that stuff. Like there's no excuse. I mean, there's literally no excuse.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think they even
I mean,
replaced
you
our
also
football
choose to.
field.
Yeah, you even they did.
Yeah, they
Really?
did. They literally changed it.
When?
Last time I drove by there, but
When was that?
um, yeah, you can't deny from there. But
Dude, wait, when did they change it?
I don't know, man. Um, I think when I like graduated and stuff like that.
Oh, I
But
think I
you
might have.
know,
Oh, I think. Oh, yeah. I think yeah. I think it was probably like right before I graduated. So yeah, I think definitely it, because like yeah, it. And I will say though, like yeah, you choose to play football. So like, if you like aren't performing, if you aren't up to the task, like that's your fault.
right,
I mean, yeah. I mean, I will say though there are sometimes circumstances that get in the way of like performance and stuff because unfortunately, I mean, even though it is like yeah, like you said, like a wealthy school, like it still has problems and stuff, like because it's like
right,
a bit on the richer side. It does still like there are still like I mean we still have like a bunch of homeless kids around. We still like have a lot of people who can't afford the bills, who can't like yeah, who have trouble getting to school even. So I mean It is. There are a couple obstacles that do come with that, but I think the fact that a majority of the players like can still play, they don't really have a lot getting in their way. You should, if you choose to play the sport, you should know what you're getting into.
All right.
I guess is my point.
Yeah, and it's like, you know, I yeah, I I played it up to like I played football for like pretty much 3 years, and then I stopped because I gotta like look at my education and stuff and get things rolling, because it's like,
Dang
you
it, you missed
know,
the chance to be an NFL player.
yeah. Let me get signed by like the the Buckeyes or the Huskies or Alabama and UCLA or wherever. But
You're
you know,
supposed to buy me tickets. The first NFL game. You're supposed to buy me tickets.
man, let me tell you something. Tickets. Let me tell you about
You're
tickets
supposed to
though.
give me tickets. Nah, but
Hey, you like speaking of tickets though? Have you heard of the prices that's like going on at the Super Bowl, like the Super Bowl prices?
I heard the
It's
Chiefs game, like when they played like the when they played the like when they played the Bills was like maybe like 100 200, but then when they played the Bengals at Arrowhead, like I heard it was like 500 $600 for like a just a normal seat.
yeah, and then
Like that shit's exclusive.
and the crazy part about it, though, if you want to get up front and you go, let's just say you're going to the Super Bowl and you try and get a seat up front, don't even think about it. Don't even sweat it. You know why? Guess what the average cost of trying to get in front, like front row
Unless you're LeBron
seats?
James.
I mean, yeah. I mean, they
I
could let them in just like that, but
mean, yeah,
um,
whatever way you gotta get, right?
yeah. But the pricing to get a seat up front is 23, like basically $23,000, like literally for one ticket,
Per
$23,000.
person. That's crazy,
Yeah,
man.
per person. So it's like, and of course it's like Los Angeles, so it's like,
Yeah, probably because it's in Los Angeles, it's gonna be more expensive. I can't believe they're hosting in Los Angeles, even though the Rams are gonna go to the Super Bowl.
I'd be honest with you. I'm glad that they kind of like doing this in Los Angeles though, because like the stadium though itself, I'm really digging the stadium. I
Very
feel like
cool.
that's like a Super Bowl type of stadium. But it's just so expensive. And it's crazy because it's like, that's basically a car right there. Like if you want to get like
That's
a
facts. You're literally
2020
buying a car at
car,
that point.
yeah, I mean, you expensive.
Exactamundo. Like you're literally buying a car. Like so, luck is
Yeah,
sometimes on the side.
yeah. And then the crazy part about it
Hey.
though, it's like how, like, if you go into the games and stuff like that, how you gonna go to, like, how, for one thing, how you pretty much feed yourself or pay rent and stuff like that over there. Like I pretty much kind of
I
feel
don't know. You sleep at the
bad for the
stadium.
fans over there.
You pull a Kanye and you sleep at the stadium.
Yeah, yeah. If they're like another van right there, you just sleep in the stadium, and just like
Facts.
that.
Hey, I mean, whatever works, works, right?
Right. Yeah. And then the parking though, some people just walking up there because the parking's so expensive as well. Plus the tickets, plus the parking. I don't even know about I don't even want to know about the parking,
You're
but
gonna have to like park all the way in the back if you end up going. If you end up going to the Super Bowl and you don't have a lot of money, you end up parking way beyond the limits. I mean, it's kind of like like when you park at an airport and like when you like just like I think it's the economy a lot. You basically because like if it's not like for business travel or anything, like just like your everyday American, they gotta park there because it's so expensive to get good overnight parking.
yeah, it's too much.
Too much money.
Yeah.
Too much Benjamin, bro. Benjamin.
Yeah, it is too much Benjamin, bro. It's just like
Benjamin
people
Button.
care about Benjamin Franklin so much that they they just rather have him than all the other presidents. But
Well, because he's $100, bro. He's 100. He's the big hundo.
my question is just so did we ever make like a $1,000 bill? Like literally like that. We got $2
I
bills and
don't
stuff
think we
like that,
have.
but
Yeah, we.
I don't know.
I was. Yeah, I forgot. Was Ulysses S. Grant on the $50 bill? Or who was
He
it?
is, yeah, yeah, of
That's who I was thinking
course.
about. Yeah. No, I don't think they made $1,000 bill yet. Too expensive. Dude, it would just be crazy, bro. Like, I mean, I just don't know what you'd use it for. But like, because you can write checks, and like, if you're like going to a strip club, you just literally throw hundreds, like it's nothing. Or if you're poor,
Yeah.
20s.
It's crazy because I literally just searched it up. They did have a $1,000 bill, but it was discontinued.
After
So
when?
19 oh wow. It was discontinued from 1969. So
1969.
yeah,
Everything
it's correct.
changed in 69. 69.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
69.
I don't think I could ever do a 69. Not my cup of tea.
Yeah, and I think you gotta learn about the person before you do the 69.
I mean, you
I
don't
end
want to
up like
catch
my
like an
friend.
STD or anything. Yeah. I mean, like, yeah. I mean, you gotta know the person, and you gotta be with the person, and then like, yeah. I mean, you really have to trust someone to like eat them out like that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to end up. I don't want to end up like my other friend though. You know who I'm talking about, right?
Which one?
This
Obviously, don't name drop him, but like, which one? Like, I you give me a couple
um
hints. I think I can
the
guess it.
one that used to work at my job.
Wait, pregnant guy?
Yeah, yeah, it's the
Oh,
the,
the
the
guy with the
tall, skinny
pregnant
guy.
chick?
Yeah,
Did they ever have that baby?
you know what? I heard that in a couple months they going to have it though, but
Weren't they supposed to have it a couple months ago though? They kept saying every couple months they're gonna have the baby. Then it's like,
I really don't know. I be honest with you, I really don't know. I just I just I don't know, but
yeah. Oh yeah. What about him though? You were talking
I don't
about.
know, man. I don't know, but
He's a different breed.
he is. But I'm gonna be right back. You know, and yeah, I'm just gonna be right back because I gotta do something real quick.
Wait.
Because
Define right back.
define right back. Yeah, okay. But it's gonna be real quick.
Go
But keep
ahead.
that thought. Keep that thought because once I come back, I'm gonna tell you about
All
something.
right. Go ahead.
So, speaking of my friend, so basically, I used to work at this fast food restaurant,
Yeah.
and basically, what happened is we all have like group chat of the whole store, and I'm like, okay, I was like in one of the group chat,
Indeed.
and then like after I quit from there, oh excuse me,
What about it?
I pretty much got like a text or snap from basically his I can say his ex now. And then she's for one thing, she's like, I need your help, this man being immature. All I'm like, wait, wait,
From
wait,
his
wait.
ex?
Yeah, like from
Yeah,
like
like the one
the
who's
girl
the one
basically
who's.
texted me though.
Oh yeah, you told me about this.
Yeah. And then before all that, though, this man texted me saying I am in big trouble in life chain trouble in class. So I'm thinking either he does something wrong, he got to go to jail, he offends someone, but I never thought that he would get someone pregnant. And then long story short, you know, he literally got on the I get on the game and stuff like that, right? I get on the game What's wrong, man? Got your text, man. What is it? This man like fooling around, acting, pretty much acting stupid though. You know, and
Yeah.
I guess he trying to set up like a joke. Oh, he trying to set up like as a joke as well. So it's like it's crazy because it's like you want texting me, so what's the problem? So I end up just like saying, I forget it. Haven't talked to him for like a minute. Then back to like the whole thing, his girlfriend texted me though. He or she explained what's going on and stuff like that. I'm like, all right, this is what you need to do. First of all, basically what I noticed out that our friend, he's not aggressive. He's not aggressive. He's not, something that's like it could risk give some like pretty much risk someone right life. So basically I'm like, all right, this is what you need to do. So he told me file, I don't know, probably file child support, or you know, do something, like go have him go to court with you or something. So it's like because I really I know, but I really don't know a lot myself. So I'm like, all right, you know what? Let me get my friend to like talk to you because like she was in the same situation, like she was in the same situation that I can say, or her sister. So her sister, I mean my coworker sister, um, she like explained to her what you need to do and stuff like that.
You're talking about your
And
friend's sister? Like the
yeah,
coworker, but he was like your
my
friend, and then
my coworker, my coworker from work sister though explained to her like what she need to do because at this point I'm like, all right, well, I can't believe this, but let me just for one thing, let me meet pretty much in person. And of course, I know her for like a year. Like I know because she was my friend. I guess ex now, but girlfriend though. But
yeah.
she
Oh wait, they're
like
related. They're
what?
related, like the one you were dating and like her friend and like his girlfriend.
No, no, I didn't date no one. I'm just saying though,
Are you
like
talking about his ex? Oh, I thought you meant your
yeah, his
ex.
ex.
Oh,
Nah,
keep going, keep going.
nah, nah. But yeah, my coworker sister, um, she basically explained what she need to do, but she's like, well, I don't want to like put no like any like I don't want to like put anything against them and stuff. I'm like, what's gonna end up happening is that like it's not gonna work out and it's not gonna be like a kind of relationship that you want to be. And that was a problem. Up
Yeah.
to this point right now, up to this day and age, that I'm pretty much for one thing, I haven't even communicated with her. Because I don't want to get involved in that. And the way how I got involved, it's starting to get to the point that it's like who's saying what and why she's saying this and that. It's like I don't want to get involved in that no more. And my up to this point though, there is it's basically I'm gonna say it's basically over. It's literally basically over, and I feel like what's gonna happen is they're gonna probably go court, and she probably gonna file him for child support because the crazy part about it though, my other friend, and he don't work with me at all, but like he worked at Little Caesars. And the crazy part about it though is that he was everybody once my friend said, all right, nobody talk to her, no one say anything. So I'm like, okay. because I don't want to like deal with this no more. Guess who talked to her? My
What?
friend from Little Caesars. And
Crazy.
it's like now it's starting to create like some crazy um backlash at like everybody. So that's crazy. And then like last like literally last month. Like it's like I'm not talking about like today, I'm not talking about like this like literally last month that this man also did something pretty much stupid.
Yeah.
He still talked to her. And
You know what he
then
did?
yeah, he literally talking to her, giving her advice and all that stuff. But it's just like my thing is this it's I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't get involved due to the fact that it's like I don't want to say it's not your problem, not my problem, but it's just like you don't want to create any situations though. You don't want to create no situations where it's gonna get ugly and it might go tear not only my friend girlfriend away from him and stuff like that, but it's gonna probably tear up this whole group's friendship, you know. And it's just like I've been thinking about this for like the longest time, and it's just like he shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
He literally should have done that because it's like now he thinking about going back to school. Like with the whole situation, stuff like that, ultrasound, all that stuff. He want to go back to school, and from what my understanding from him, that he is he want to go back to school, but I guess she is mad that she's not going to school. And my thing is just though, like I understand why. For one thing, both of them is in the wrong, and I'm gonna say it like that. So, I gotta ask for your opinion though. So let's just say this: if you got a girl pregnant, right? If you got this girl pregnant, and you want to go back to school though, like what do you do in this situation though? Like, do you think it's a good thing or a selfish thing or a bad thing? Because like what I see that I can see that the person will go to school and get educated, get a job and stuff like that. That is higher than part-time jobs because part-time jobs is just crap. It's literally crap. And then, you know, due to the fact that they're probably not gonna live in like a big house or a really nice fancy house or whatever. But it's like you can pay for a college as well, and it don't have to be like UVI. It can literally be like a community college though. But like, what do you think in your opinion?
Well, the question is, who's like, is anybody supporting? Are any
Yeah,
parents supporting or no?
yeah. So basically, what I know, and I think they still doing it right now, is that um her father is basically supporting her. However, I feel like I think she told me he have some problems. And yeah, I think I told you the problems, but I don't want to like really say it on camera. But um,
Yeah.
and then like on the other side with my friend's side of the family, I feel like they I don't know. I feel like they got this. They're supporting, but they also want him to go to school as well. They want him to work. For one thing, work and then go to school. And that's what he told me. That's coming from his dad. And I to be honest with you, if I was in that situation, I wouldn't like say I'm not going to school. Like I wouldn't say that. If it's gonna take like a couple of years to get or associates or a degree or a bachelor's, then like it's probably gonna have to take a couple of years. So it's like don't stop there because if you stop there, then you're not going back to school. You're probably not gonna end up going back to school because your mentality is saying, yeah, I don't want to go back to school. Like I don't know if that's right or not, but I feel like the case. So yeah, I mean,
Yeah, that definitely is a rocky situation.
yeah.
But I mean, the thing is, look, well, she or he has the option to kind of go wherever he wants from now on. The thing is, like, you should never if you are about to raise a child and you are planning to go and you want to go back to school and also work, you should not go back to school to get a degree. You should go back to school to get the degree so you can get the job you want so you can be happy. That's the ultimate goal.
All
So,
right.
whatever he chooses, it should be about his personal best judgment about what he wants to do that'll make him happy rather than what's going to work.
All right. And the crazy part about it is that it's like, you know, the crazy part about it though, it's like they going back and forth. And my thing is just, that's the part when I literally just stopped because it's like it's just stupid, because like if you guys don't cannot decide, then like it's not gonna be fun. It's really not gonna be fun. And then for him, I'm gonna lay down the hammer on him. I'm gonna literally like lay down the hammer on him though, because um
Oh, where'd my phone go? Fuck.
you should look nice,
My
bro.
phone's down there. Damn it. It's like right next to me. Fuck.
Bruh.
Go ahead. Sorry, I just need to like get something real quick. Like you can keep going. I'll try to listen, but I'm like finishing this real quick. It won't take
But
long.
yeah, so I gotta lay down the hammer because it's like if you think that you gotta have like really a normal life
You're out of your
after
mind.
the whole it's like you part of your DNA is literally in someone else's house that you used to have a relationship with that ended because either her action or your actions. And then on top of that, you can't expect for yourself to like get like another girlfriend, expect everything to be like okay and fine. Because it's like you for one thing, you have a record. I'm gonna say you have a record. And if you don't tell her the
What is your
truth,
record?
no, I'm just saying
Oh
because
yeah. Oh, I
like
thought you meant criminal record. Oh yeah, yeah. He
no,
has
no,
yeah,
it's
like they have a file on him. Yeah.
no, I'm just saying like theoretically though. Like if if you go meet someone and you don't tell her the history of yourself and what's going on, it's gonna be some problems. And then guess what? Later on, if you think, oh, I'm successful, I have kids from that person, is everything's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
And she finds out, it's gonna be a problem.
If you
It's
think
literally
that baby
like,
ain't fucked up, then you're
yeah,
out of your mind.
it's literally gonna be messed up because it's like you gotta think about this though. She can literally divorce you and you gonna be in much worse
But if you're
death
not
though.
married though, if you're not married.
If you're not married, then like it's gonna be bad because you got two child support you gotta deal with, you know. And
Yeah.
from my understanding, those are pretty much expensive. Like I'm gonna say expensive. I don't know.
Yeah.
I have
Well, there's the
experiences,
there's the
but
baseline child support, and then there's the child support of like paying for their other shit. You can kind of, I mean, it depends. It literally depends state on how much it is. But like, if you're if you have a wife and she works at home like pretty much the whole day, she's taking care of the kids, you're gonna expect to be upfronting a lot of money.
all
That's just
right.
life.
Right, and especially when like he think, oh, I'm gonna have a normal life and stuff like
Your life is not gonna be the same again. But I
it's
think he
it's
has the
really not.
potential to make it to because I think the word normal life is bullshit. And like
Oh yeah,
I think normal
it's
life can mean it should be normal. Normal should mean normal for you, not for what everybody else is doing. like a normal life would be like what you typically do during the day. Like kind of like, oh, I mean, like for me personally, like a normal life would be like, oh, I get up, I go to school, I come back, I do this kind of shit, and then I stay up a little longer, kind of playing video games, and I go to bed. So that's kind of like, or I go out, one of the two. So it's like kind of, it's really like just you're like especially after the baby, his life is not gonna be normal in the way it was before, but I think he can make it normal to what he's going to do now because normal life can always change. Like my normal life now is so much different than my normal life even like a year ago.
All right. It's just like at this point, for me, for one thing, I take a look at pretty much my life right now. So basically, in about a couple of months, starting going into this fall, I'm gonna go to a school that I really want to go, and I'm gonna stay there. And it's like to me, it's like I don't think it's typically normal, but it's actually it can be rewarding and exciting. So it's like depending on like normal is depending on how you want to make it normal,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
Yeah, you make
Because
what you make of it, what you want to make of it, and I mean, like again, like, for you, like going to Harvard is definitely gonna be the next big challenge in your life. So I mean,
all right,
it's gonna be.
and then it's just like you if you really if you find someone that's like really understand what's your situation, what you're doing, all that stuff, then like you can, you can.
That is what we call a soulmate.
All right,
That is what we call a soulmate. Yeah,
but
facts.
yeah, but for her though, it's just like I personally, I feel bad, but I'm really feeling bad for I guess her child gotta grow up. Where is gonna grow up? Because like for one thing, um dealing with a kid, especially in like part-time like paying all that stuff, it's really not helping because what's gonna happen is that it's gonna get really bad. And sometimes it's not gonna get really bad, sometimes it's not, sometimes you have good days, sometimes you have bad days, but it's just like it's gonna be more hard on you.
Yeah,
And then the crazy part about it, though, it's like you saying that like, oh, I want like uh have my kid because like I feel like I can do good job. First of all, me personally, I think both of y'all it's not gonna do a good job at the start. What I feel like what she need to do is that for one thing, go to some night classes. Get like a certificate and work your way up, because I feel like this. I feel like that you gotta do what you gotta do. It's like it's not easy, but you gotta do what you gotta do because I would rather trying to fight my way up in the education system, get a certificate, try to get associates as I can, than just saying, well, I'm just gonna work at part-time jobs and stuff like that. Just hope that I will get
yeah,
more money, in every interview, it's just like, no, no, you shouldn't have to do that, you know.
yeah. You should never feel like you're under that kind of pressure. I need good lighting.
But
There we go.
yeah, and I feel bad because like you gotta grow up in that environment and not gonna have really everything you need. And I feel like it's important for both of them that they need to tell the truth. because like both of them, to me, I know I get hated on it, but like I feel like both of them, they're not really good parents, at least not yet, until they prove by everybody in their community that they are. So that's like one factor. But
Yeah, I
yeah, that's all
mean,
I gotta say about them now. But
like
yeah,
if any, but I don't. I feel like a lot of people expect like that when you become a parent, you're gonna be. It's apparent that you think you're gonna be like super. You're gonna be the best parent ever right when that baby comes out. No, 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 no. Takes it's like practicing for something. It takes years upon years of practice to develop the skill to become a good parent.
all right. And then the crazy part about that is like, you know, in order for them to like survive in this world that we live in today, you gotta work together. You can't be divided and then expect everything to be okay. You gotta work, help each other. That's all I gotta say. But
With a rocky start, you always got two options: let it get rockier or climb the smooth mountain. Your choice.
all right.
That mountain's gonna be a bit rocky, but you can climb it. And when you get to the
Yeah.
top, you will have to go back down eventually, but you're up there. You started to be able to do something, and that's what's important.
That's
Improvement's
that's
always
that's
key.
literally what it is.
Improvement's always key.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. But
Fuck on these
yeah,
kids.
kids having kids. But besides from all that, um, so basically, what do you okay, for one thing, so let's get pretty much back to this agenda though. So who do you think they got win? The Rams or the Bengals?
Oh, dude. I mean, well, who do I want to win or who I think is going to win?
Who do you think
Because they're
they
the
got
same
win?
answer. It's the Rams.
It's pretty much the Rams.
I mean, the Bengal dude, but if their defense is because did you see what happened the second half of the Chiefs game? Patrick
You,
Mahomes got locked up. Patty
yeah,
Mahomes got straight up locked up.
he got
He
locked
lost
up.
that couple 100 million. He literally fumbled the bag when he shouldn't have. And I mean, yes, that was due to probably him choking a little bit, but it was also due to the fact that the Bengals were just they just knew they completely changed their playbook in the second half on defense and it worked.
I feel like
The
if
answer
he
was not to press Mahomes, the answer was to put three back. The answer was to only press three deep so that everybody else can cover so that your
yeah,
eight guys can cover like four receivers.
right. And the part that's like it's killing me is that like if you see some open fields, try to like run it though, because we all know Mahomes, he can run. So it's like
But
my
like
question is,
if you're running a zone though, like and that's what I thought of too, but like if Mahomes, let's say like he's like this is the defense, he runs across. There's just this whole line of like outside linebackers and cornerbacks that are just ready to nail him right when he gets to the line of scrimmage. So it's basically like it's kind of one of those it's like in basketball how like when you run like a 3-2 zone, it's
yeah,
it's a it's like and it's a fake trap where like you don't think it's a trap but it is a trap. Like they're waiting for you. They're baiting that open spot so that they can get you.
all right, it's just it's like it's literally simple as that. And I think now, since like more QBs who's like really good at scrambly come in the lead, now they're using that type of play or scheme to like pretty much defeat them. And it got to a conclusion with Justin Fields as well, or Lamar Jackson, or um I guess like Joe Burrow as well, or Herbert. But it's just like they got like really stop them though. Like they for one thing, for one thing, Justin Fields. So I can tell that he's gonna be a type of quarterback that's basically fast enough, like Michael Vick, and it's stupid, but it's just like if you could train him like that, and especially when he's right-handed, then it's gonna be some damage. But like if he don't, and the crazy part about though, if the defense or any defense keep like using those plays and stop them, then like it's like almost an even match.
Yeah.
It's literally like that. And the crazy part about it though is with those type of defense, you gotta be careful not putting so many guys down the field though, because usually you get flag of that, of course. But this is what I'm pretty much want how I'm gonna do it though. So if I would have three of my linebackers, I mean three of my linemen, defensive linemen in the front, have two that's like can actually have some speed, can like basically be in the back though. Because if you think about it though, if you put a rushing like a power rusher in like pretty much in the front, I think that's success. I feel like that is
Yeah.
success due to the fact that all they can do is can run. But if you put like pretty much the linebackers coming in, like literally coming in from the sides, then that's literally a big stop, because usually if they can find nothing down the field, they can just like throw it on the side. They can literally like throw it on the side just like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, usually stuff like that you gotta watch out for. So yeah, man.
Yes.
I mean, that's a part when I would like run it, but not with a quarterback, with like running back. Because with running back, if you have a really elusive running back, that can be a game changer as well. Because everything on the defense is probably spread out. So since everything is spread out on defense, that means more holes to like pretty much run through. And it's not like, oh, I'm not gonna get 30 or 20. You can get a decent amount of yards. Trust me, you can literally get a decent amount of yards. I seen
Uh,
it. I seen it on Madden a lot of times, but it's just
Madden.
like, but it's like it's literally like that though. Next
It's
thing
awesome.
you see someone doing like cover four, and they'd be like spread out. So it's like, why not?
Yeah.
Um, yeah. But
I get that.
me, I think the Rams. I got the Rams.
Dude, I got the Rams too.
I literally got the
100%.
Rams because
Bro, what are you doing for the Super Bowl?
I don't know if I should have a little party. I don't know if I should like, go somewhere. Like I really don't know. Like that's a good question. I literally told my job, hey, I gotta
It's
be
the
off
Super
because
Bowl. Like, it's the Super Bowl. There's no way
right.
you're making me work that. I'm sure you're not the only person who has asked that question. I'm sure of it.
I have a feeling they not gonna because right now
Dude, they
it's
probably asked themselves if they could take Super Bowl off, bro. It's probably gonna be closed during the Super Bowl. Like
I
you can't get Buena today, bro. You
I
can't.
just wish
Gosh,
I just hope that they will take me off of the schedule on that day, because what's gonna end
you
up
still have to
happening?
show
They're
up.
gonna be like, well, okay, I understand Super Bowl right at this time, but can you still work at this time? Like
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
I
whoa,
want to
whoa,
be
whoa, yeah.
off.
No, there's no way that they'd be like, if the Super Bowl started at like 5:30, they'd be like, oh, if you can't work at 5:30, can you work at 6:30? There's no way they would do that, dude.
It's just
Just don't
no,
even show
man.
up at
It's
that point. Just
just
not even don't even show up at that point if that's what's gonna be the case.
I would rather find someone who do not like football at all and then they can cover for me
Dude, the
though.
problem is the
Like
Super Bowl is like the one part of the year where even non-football fans watch the Super Bowl. Like
yeah.
even when I wasn't a fan
Oh.
of football, I'd still watch the Super Bowl because it's like it's not a football thing; it's an American thing.
And by now you think they would have it as like kind of like a America's holiday, right? Like they
Dude,
like you
they
think
should give us a holiday for the. But dude, we
like
get
they
I
you
think we get
think
President's Day like right near there, so they're not gonna give us no holiday. Super Bowl
yeah,
holiday would
but
be nice though, 100%.
yeah, but
I'd do it to
still
the
though,
percent.
but
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I feel like the Rams got this. I feel like Aaron Donald, he gotta crush some skulls, and
Aaron Donald's gonna do it.
Cooper
Cooper Cup
Cups,
was insane,
dude, he
dude.
was
Against the
insane.
49ers, he saved them, bro. He literally saved.
I just
And the
I
thing
just
about
knew the
Matt Stafford,
49ers
like,
got this.
yeah. Oh my god, dude. Well, the thing is, dude, like Matt Stafford, he's one of like he's one of the only quarterbacks now that's like he's in the league that's like a true quarterback. So like I mean, like, dude, they're gonna have to completely change their game plan around him, and like, if they can't develop something against him by the second half, they're done.
Right.
Like, they can't just do the same thing they did to Mahomes. They got to actually like, cause he's in the pocket most of the time. So like,
Yeah, and that's why I really hate about pocket quarterback. See, this is why I'd
I
rather
like,
have
dude, pocket
like
quarterbacks are so much better though.
I
They
would
actually have
rather
talent.
have right. I'd rather
Okay,
have
but
like a
like
mobile.
like dude, like outside quarterbacks though are just running backs that can throw. Like there's a talent to being in the pocket. Like it actually takes a lot of like mental toughness and like actual like using of the brain to be able to stay in the pocket under pressure. To have
Right.
that sort of calmness always. It's kind of like it reminds me a lot of those like those people like those like especially like security guards like cops sometimes like they have that mentality of always being calm under pressure so that no matter even if somebody is like getting shot like they can still stay calm, especially you see that
Right.
with the Secret Service and like everybody else like they always know how to stay calm and that's like huge.
Oh yeah, it's huge.
Yeah.
Oh, so tired, man.
It's been a tiring day, bro. I
It's
went to bed
literally
at
been
5 in the morning, bro.
why 5 in the morning? Why 5 in the
Because at
morning?
my school, they had like a midnight snowball fight, and like
Oh
everybody
my
just like
god.
went at each other, and then I kind of finished that up around like 1:30, and then I was just talking to my fucking roommate for like the next like 3 hours. So like, but then I finally
Dude,
like just went
I
to sleep.
literally
But
almost forgot that you stay on campus though. So how's that going for you so far?
it's kind of it's kind of weird because it's like I'm staying there like this semester at least I'm staying there and I kind of have a lucky opportunity of staying there and kind of going back home. So like I'm kind of going back and forth right now, but I'm planning to stay there for the next couple days. You know, just get the feel of it. And we'll see how we go.
Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I mean, for me, I still got a lot of things to do.
yeah. Especially like, bro, I literally have shit to do even soon. So like,
Mm,
I've got like, bro, oh my god, it's gonna be nice, bro. On Friday, I'm like my friends are having a get together, so it'd be like 15 of us, like going crazy. And then like come Saturday, I think I'm going to a party, and then like Sunday, that's probably my recovery day. But like, hey, we're not having a nice thing over the next couple of days.
yeah, man, it's just like that's gonna be awesome. And the crazy part about it, though, I pretty much oh my god, I hate when I'm young. I tear up. That's the biggest issue. But um, oh my god, but it's like
It's a complete sob story.
yeah. But yeah, but I got a lot of things to do with like
That's gonna
involving
if the
my
Bengals win,
school.
that's how I'm gonna act that day.
I'm talking about my school. Okay, well, yeah, I feel like if the Bengals won, I'm gonna get pretty mad because it's like I feel like at this point they're kind of like showing off.
We'll
You
see.
know, like oh, like oh they beat like Tom. No, I
They
don't know,
didn't beat. Yeah, no,
but
they did. No, I mean the Rams maybe. I don't know.
yeah.
I think the Rams beating the Buccaneers was actually huge. That was crazy. They should have destroyed the 49ers, but they dude, every team against the 49ers like almost lost. I mean, they lost or they almost lost. So like it was bad, man. I'm just honestly, I'm just glad that whoever wins, it's not Patrick Mahomes. That's all I care about.
All right, man.
That's all I care about.
Yeah, man.
Cuz yes, I am an openly admitted Patrick Mahomes hater, and I will take that. I don't mind.
Yeah, and it's crazy because um
Yeah,
huh.
man, yeah. It's like almost 7:30. Shit. Oh fuck. I got stuff. I literally have a thing at like 8 like something. Like 8:20 I think I got. But yeah.
Um
I still got shit to do tonight.
yeah, same. I that's actually that text I got reminded me as well.
Yeah. What do you got to do?
Um I still gotta do some homework and stuff like that, and then eat and then chill, play some Halo, bro. You should get Halo. Have you got Halo?
I need to get Halo. I do need to get Halo.
Bro, oh
We
my
will
god.
discuss
Well,
it.
we'll discuss it later.
We
You
will
know,
discuss
Halo
it.
is good.
Any final to wrap things up? You got any final thoughts to anything you want to say to the camera or anything?
Yeah, so first of all, one thing I gotta say, one thing I gotta say is this all right. For one thing, there's a really good podcast, by the way. So I want to say thank you,
Yeah,
Lou, for like pretty much inviting me to on this podcast.
no
That's
problem, no
really
problem.
awesome, you know. Um another thing is this though. Yeah, I mean, just stay yourself. That's all I gotta say. Just stay
Hey,
yourself.
we all should, man. We all
Just
should.
stay yourself, man. Because
Honestly,
yo,
it's been a wild ride. It's kind of sometimes been troubling to do that, but I mean, now I feel like I'm really glad I can just like kind of do my thing and then just walk this earth. So, I mean, aren't we all lucky to be alive? We all are. I feel like.
oh yeah, and especially when like I am going to like college and university as well. I'd be honest, that's gonna be exciting, but I still got a
You're
lot of
gonna
work
have a
to do
lot of
though. Like
ragers, bro. A
I
lot of
still
ragers.
got a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
So
We all got a lot of work to do, literally and non-literally, to
all
grow as
right.
people. But yeah. So thank you guys so much for coming and stopping by on this podcast. We are gonna do live podcasts in the future on this channel. We're also gonna try to get this like on every platform you could think of possible. We should have guests soon. Hopefully, we'll see about that. We're gonna try to see if we can get guests and stuff in the future. I have a couple
All
people
right.
on mind, but I still am gonna try to figure out, like who to get. You can even like bring some people if you want. Um, we're probably gonna try to have like a situation where we can like rather than doing it online, we can have we can like sit together in a room. But for now, the Zoom works. Have being online works. But yeah, yeah, you already had your final thoughts, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of I guess my final thoughts too. Stay happy, stay healthy, be yourselves. And yeah, we will see you guys later. So this is Lou and TC signing off.